Memphian Wayne Booker can tell you a lot about basketball. After all, he's a two-time Hall of Famer. And that is also the title of a new book he's written. And if you or someone you know has ever been cut from a sports team, you'll enjoy hearing how Booker proved all the doubters wrong and went on to an amazing career in sports and community involvement. So I want to welcome Wayne Booker to the Action News 5 studios this morning. Thank you, Wayne.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I see you have your book with you.
Yes, sir.
So how does it feel to be an author?
Feel great. Feel great. Never thought I'd write a book, but like I said, I was sitting in the church and my former pastor and other pastor, my pastor Keith Norman from First Baptist on Broad was preaching the sermon saying, we all have a story, tell your story, and so that's why I put the story together and wrote the book.
So when you think of being inspired, were you inspired to write this book, or you felt it was just a duty, or what?
Well, I was inspired to write the book later on down the road for us to tell my story, because I always talk to kids about trying to get in school and do the work and everything and share my story about what I did wrong and then to do right.
Now, we kind of summed it up in the open there that you were a two-time Hall of Famer, got cut from a lot of teams. Bring us up to date. Just what happened? How did you become
Okay, well, I played at Cypress Junior High in the 7th grade for Coach Odell Harris, and so then after that I played in 8th grade. Then that's when the cutting started. In the 9th grade I got cut at Cypress Junior High. Then in the 10th grade I went to Douglas, and I tried out at Douglas and got cut again. And so I said, wow, I'm going to go on back over to Kingsbury, where I belong to. And I get to Kingsbury, and I didn't want to go out. So they begged me to go out. My partner Jerome Dina and Bruce Whitmore and Tim Bowers, Johnny Harper, they asked me to come out. So finally I went out, and Coach Chick New got me out of Miss K1 PE class, and then I went out, and the rest is history. So I ended up going to a junior college called Itawamba Community College, and then Southeastern Louisiana University.
Now, one of those schools you attended with Robin Roberts.
Yeah, Southeastern Louisiana University. Yeah, she's in there with me as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so now that you look at your career, how do you see yourself? Did you happen into this, or what advice do you have for people who are trying to make sports teams?
Well, my advice, I made a mistake doing just basketball, and then had to go back and get my degree. So I tell kids now, do schoolwork first, academic first, then basketball second. Then I don't blame any coaches for cutting me. I tell the kids to go in the gym or whatever, football, track, whatever field of sports you're playing, you got to work and put your time in. Whatever you put in, that's what's going to come out.
And your output, I guess you could say, was being a two-time Hall of Famer. Did you ever think you'd be in that situation?
That's never my dream. My dream was to become a professional basketball player. Then after that, when I got them phone calls from Itawamba Community College in 2005 and then Southeastern Louisiana in 2008, then it was just exciting. Just thank God for that.
It was a long road, but how did your parents and other coaches influence you?
Well, I put in the book, my grandparents, we was out in the field at 4:30 in the morning. She would like to get out there before the sun come up, and my grandfather and grandparents would say, if you don't do your work, you'll be too in this field. And that's one thing I wasn't going to do that field work. But my parents and teachers and coaches always said, have something to fall back on. I really, tell the kids about doing your schoolwork.
Absolutely. We wish you a lot of success, Wayne, with your book. And once again, it's called Two-Time Hall of Famers. And viewers who want to find out more can go, do you have a website here, Wayne Booker 1978 at yahoo.com?
Well, no, that's personal. You can go to, you threw me off. You can go to www.waynebooker.com, and then also have a book signing September 15th at First Baptist on Broad, 2835 on Broad. All
right, we're looking forward to it, Wayne,
okay.
And thank you.
All right, thank you.
All right, well, more news, weather, and sports are coming your way this morning on Action News 5 Weekend.